just follow your trail, and I'm losing your mind, and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.
Welcome back to my channel where I do all kinds of clean motivational videos, including ones outside of my home, like my home away from home, my camper. This is how our family vacations, and we are getting ready to leave for a 7-day camping trip in a few days, so there's lots of things to do to get ready. I have already deep cleaned inside the camper, and Michael is doing some outside of the camper type maintenance stuff. So all that's left is packing and food shopping, so I will bring you guys along with me while I do that. I just wanted to say real quick that this next clip coming up is me showing you some things that I bought for the camper, but I did lose some of the clip where I picked up some of the individual items and talked about those more in depth, just so you understand why I say, oh, I've already showed you that. Well, no, Anna, you didn't. Remember, technology won that round. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos, and go follow me on Instagram so you can see my day-to-day life. I'm happy to have you guys here. Okay, so just real quick, we got a couple more things I didn't show you. Some plastic bins for the trailer, for the dog food. We got some hand soap, toilet paper that's made just for the camper because it breaks down really quick and it doesn't hurt your tanks. Some sunblock. Those are some, so we can put a deck of cards in here that we've already opened, and I'm hoping our Uno cards fit in that one. These were $1 from Walmart in the school supply section. Those are one more of those, and the hanging things for the master bedroom. The kids got new water shoes. I picked up some word search and coloring books already. Dominoes, because I like to add a new game each time that just stays in the camper, because we don't do electronics. So in the evening times or whenever, we'll play games. More stuff from the camper. This is a water filter to put on the outside spigot that runs into the trailer so we can drink the water and we don't have to haul bottles of water out there with us. Some fuses, tail light cover because we had one fall off. I've already shown you guys all of this stuff. Pots and pans, a dish drain. And this is all the utensils in my 75-cent outdoor wash basin. A plastic tablecloth cover because we left our last one at the last campground by accident. You can just wipe it off and reuse it from campground to campground. And then I bought an oscillating fan for the master bedroom from Big Lots, because the base of the fan, let's see if I can show you, it actually closes up, so then we can close the tripod feet up and then store it under the bed or store it in the belly of the camper when we're traveling. So that's about it. I do have some more stuff that I wanted to pick up for the camper over the next couple days, because we've got 5 days till we leave, and then I've got food, all the food I'm going to buy, so I'll show you guys all of that stuff too. All right, here we go.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me.
You guys, I've been saving my money so I can buy items for inside the camper that will stay inside the camper. So I don't usually spend money on myself, but I do love home organizational stuff, and buying stuff for the camper is like buying things for myself because I am the one that's cleaning and tidying the camper during our vacations anyways. So I want to make it easier on me, right? It's just so exhausting to have to load and unload your entire house every time you want to go camping. So I started buying things like those kitchen utensils, pots and pans, sheets, blankets, and stuff that will not have to be moved back and forth from the house anymore. They will just stay in the camper and save my back from dragging them in there. So you can see that as what we've been doing here is moving in all of those goodies.
Let me be myself. I'm not a puppet. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a puppet. Let me be myself. I'm not a puppet.
You're going to see me struggle a lot in this area trying to figure out where to put all the kitchen stuff, how I want it to flow in there. I just was kind of all over the place, feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all the stuff just surrounding me and not put away. So I decided the first thing I was going to do was clear off this table so that I have a space to work off of. So that's what I'm doing here. Just decided I'm just going to start putting stuff in drawers and places and then just tweak those, move those around as I figure out how I would like to have it differently. My boys are in and out a whole bunch right now because they are excited. We're getting ready to leave for 7 days. We've never been gone that long before on a camping trip. So they are in and out of my house, in and out of the camper, talking back and forth with Michael. So they're just a little excited, which is fun for us. So in the kitchen, I do have regular silverware that I was trying to figure out what to do with. Even though we use a lot of plastic silverware while we're there, we like to have the real utensils too for cutting things. And I'm just, even though you see me putting things in the drawers right now in places, I probably won't leave them there at the end. So we're just trying to get it all figured out.
So really, you ain't gonna hit me back, yeah. Now it's all just you got me on blast, damn. You're over it, I've been done. We're so toxic, can't get enough. Ooh, I'll go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh, hell no, I won't play the monster, no matter what you tell yourself. I should have known that we could never be friends. I hear you just thought we could, but we could never be friends.
For whatever reason, I discovered that I had like 10 big serving spoons, and I don't know why I had all of those. So I put some of those aside to take back into the house for when we have parties and stuff. So I'm just putting a couple of things in the stove, just like you do in your house, hide some skillets in the stove. Decided to put the knives in with the real silverware, and I did end up leaving those there. I just might the kids are like crowded in there with me, and I'm trying to tell myself they're just excited. So they do eventually go on and play or do something else. But that gray tub that's on the kitchen table, I did pack that to take with us because I like to fill that up with soapy water outside, like on the picnic table or somewhere on the camp site area. So you just wash dishes outside rather than fill up your gray tanks in your camper with dish water. So we're just kind of still finding places for these things to go, but it is kind of fun at the same time.
We can never be friends. Oh, we can never be friends. Oh, we can never be friends. You feel a type of way, well, that's fantastic. Nothing to something, and now it's drastic. Don't tell your friends we're so done. It never ends. You having fun? Oh, go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh, hell no, I won't play the monster, no matter what you tell yourself.
At the kitchen sink, I finally got that all cleared off, and I'm putting that cute little dish drain in there. It's so adorable. And a little sink mat so that my sink doesn't get all scratched up. Just going to do a quick wipe down, which I will do a million times before I leave. Something about that kitchen area that just stays dusty. There's my cute little coffee pot. I think it's a Mr. Coffee, like a mini one. And I'm just getting some stuff straightened up so I feel like I accomplished something in this chaos. We just got back from Walmart and we picked up a whole bunch of groceries for our camping trip. Now, mind you, this is a ton of food. Some of the items are just for the house, but majority of these are to go in the camper trailer with us. We are going to camp for 7 days, so we need quite a bit of food. I'm just going to go over a couple of the things that we bought just to tell you the reason behind some of this stuff. Of course, the sweets and the cookies and the Pop-Tarts, those are things that you want to get or want to have while you're camping always. But I bought a bunch of aluminum foil pans because I'm going to do some par cooking of food and have it all ready to go in the aluminum pan. So all we have to do is put these over the fire or on like the charcoal grill that they provide for you at the campground, and it'll just be easier that way because it's going to be hot. We're going to be tired from swimming and walking and riding bikes and stuff, so we don't want to spend a whole lot of time prepping food at the campsite. So we got the aluminum pans. I've got 3 loaves of bread. 2 of them are coming with us. One's staying here. Hamburger and hot dog buns. We've got bologna and salami and some deli turkey. A bunch of toiletry items to go. The smaller bottles to go in the camper. I like to try to do smaller items if I can. Even though you kind of, they're more expensive per ounce that way, but we already have the camper loaded with a bunch of stuff, so the more lightweight stuff I can have, the better. Sour cream, we're going to have walking tacos. We got some snack food. We're going to take 2 things of cereal with us. for breakfast. There's some more cookies. There's the chips for the walking tacos, some popcorn and Gatorade, some smaller sized condiments, some lettuce for the walking tacos, and got some green onions to go with that. Red potatoes are going to go a lot in our aluminum foil pans as part of like packets of meals put together. Let's see, we got combos and a bunch more chips. Those are all of our meats and hot dogs. For breakfast, we decided to go with pre-made sausage patties that we'll just cook over the fire, make it a lot easier. I've got some cinnamon rolls here that I'm going to cut up and make monkey bread out of. We have a thing of pizza crust because we're going to make pizza in a cast iron skillet for dinner. Of course, you can never have enough bacon, so we got 3 of those. Some hamburger meat for the walking tacos. The corn is going to go into one of those foil packs. Hash browns for breakfast. Those are the patties, so that makes that a lot easier to put on the grill grate. And they cook a lot quicker. So baby wipes, never ever ever outgrow baby wipes. And there's some more chips and paper towels. And I think I already said, but we picked up some Gatorade. And then we like this Zevia soda because it's 0 sugar and 0 carbs. Even though we are definitely going to be carbing it out this week, and we're going to be eating lots of sugar, we feel like we're just going to have a few cheat days. Just because it's simpler. We're going to be hot and worn out and doing lots of exercise anyway, so we are just going to overlook our waistline for this week. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an overview and a big old shot of what we got. So we'll get these loaded up in the camper after I cook some food.
Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can walk away. You can walk away. You can walk away. Something in my mind leads me within. I ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind leads me within. I ain't nobody perfect.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm getting some clothes in the camper, and because the boys' bunk beds don't have any storage like below them or inside them, there's really not a space for their clothes to go. So I grabbed some of these cute plastic totes from Target for $6 each to go above the master bed in a cabinet up there, and it turned out to work out really well. I ended up putting the boys' pajamas and socks and underwear together in one basket. I put like bath towels in another basket, and then 2 more baskets, one each for the kids' shorts and t-shirts and stuff for separated. And it worked out really good. We were able just to pull the basket down for each kid during the day, get what they needed, and it gets put right back up there. And I don't have a bunch of duffel bags or backpacks or stuff like laying around in the camper because floor space is limited. So I'm just rolling things up, getting things put in there so we can see what we've got when we pull a basket down and easily grab what we need.
Nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Cause I don't want nobody change me now. Cause
Now that that's finished up, I had an idea. Instead of putting the swimsuits into everyone's clothing area, that I would put the swimsuits and water shoes and beach towels and sun hats all in the same bin. And this container gets stored underneath the master bed, like at the foot of the bed. It raises up, and then you can just set that in there. So we just pulled that out at the beginning of the trip on the first night we arrived, and then we were able just to get everything in and out of there pretty easily.
be myself. If you're not
These organizational holders I bought from Amazon for like $13 each. I had to get ones that would fit inside the cabinets on either side of the master bed that weren't too long, and they worked out really good. We were able to fit clothes for adults for like 7 days in each one of the holders, and I just slid like our hoodies and a pair of pants on the bottom underneath them. And so that's what I'm doing here, is just loading up all of my clothes, and then I'll move over to Michael's side and load up his clothes, and then everything is in there instead of just one big heaping pile just shoved into the closet. I really like these a whole lot.
Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to break out the little container that I was most excited to fill up with all the fun stuff. So there's items that I want to have for the camper, like box blades and some extra chargers and batteries and screwdrivers for devices and stuff that you got to reload batteries in, pens and pencils for our board games. I needed some place to put all of these items that wasn't like in my bathroom stuff or in my kitchen stuff or in some other area. So this container I got from Big Lots. I paid it was either $3 or $5 for it. Some really incredible price. So I'm just loading it up with all the little extra things that I wanted to have inside the camper. And later on, I do add more stuff than what I was putting in it right here as I was finding those things that I needed to have for the camper. I just added those in there. But actually, this was probably one of the most fun things that I organized for the whole entire camper, was this little container right here. And I ended up just storing it under the bench at the kitchen table, and it worked out really good for us. Okay, so I put all of the food up in the cabinets. It probably got some background noise because the air conditioner's on, but I'll make this really quick. This little bucket, because I couldn't fit these dollar store containers in the cabinets like this, I had to put them in like this. But I couldn't get this one in here like I planned to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and underneath the table there's a little ledge, and I'm just going to slide it up on that ledge while we travel. And these are underneath the seats in here. I've got some more aluminum pans I'm going to put in there for backup, extra paper towels and plates. And then in these two containers are just some extra kitchen stuff, towels and napkins and things like that that go in the kitchen. And then on the other side, this bucket is empty. This has got chips and s'more skewers and some glow sticks. And there's two of these containers. The one underneath has got the kids' games in it. And this one has got everything for s'mores and the popcorn. So I figured that anytime we're going to do any of this stuff, I would just pull this bucket out and we can work from the bucket. But that's pretty much our dry food situation for right now. I wanted to hang up this command hook hook strip right by the door when you walk in, because we have all kinds of keys for the camper and the truck and different things. So we actually filled this hook system up on all of the hooks really big time the whole entire time we were camping. So what I did is I took a piece of painter's tape and a small level to get a straight line, so I knew how to line up the hook bar whenever I went to go stick it to the wall. So you peel the back off of the command strips, you hold it on there for like 10 or 15 seconds, and then you pop off the face plate of the hooks, and you press on the command hooks a little bit more, each individual one, a few more seconds, and then after those are all pressed on there, you've got to leave it set for an hour before you can hang anything off of it. The last thing I wanted to get hung up were these toothbrush holders. I saw this on Pinterest where you take toothbrush holders and you only use half of the holder, and you get some Velcro command strips and you hang the half of the holder up on your camper wall, set your toothbrushes inside them, and so whenever you want to wash out your new toothbrush holder, you just peel them off the wall because of their Velcro strips, wash them out really good, put them back on there, and then you don't have to fuss around on who's got what toothbrush holder. Everyone's toothbrushes can stay out, and then you're not taking up any counter space either. And this actually was one of my favorite things that I did to the camper permanently, and we really liked it, except for our dollar store toothbrushes. They were kind of hard. I'm gonna have to upgrade the toothbrushes to something better. Okay, so we are hooking the truck up to the camper, and we're hoping to get out of here in the next 30 minutes to an hour. So I just wanted to do a quick overview of some of the stuff inside the camper before we take off. So we're standing inside the door, and the first thing you'll see is the couch. And underneath the couch is actually the heater on one side, and the other side I have all of our backpacks for hiking. And then over here in the kitchen we have a cute little pebble sink mat that I bought. It keeps the sink from getting scratched, and a miniature dish drain I picked up. There's the coffee pot, and what I'll do when we travel is I'll put the coffee pot into the sink so it doesn't fall over. And then above the cabinets, sorry, these doors are latched. I need to actually get another one of these bins, but we just have cups and napkins. There's plastic or paper bowls and plates. And the plastic silverware are in those pencil boxes. And then I bought this 3-tier holder from Big Lots for I think $5, and it's got pot holders in the top one, dish towels, and washcloths. And then down below our pots and pans are down there, and then I got some cleaners and the cutting boards. And in this drawer is silverware, and then those are our knives, and they have their own covers, some chip clips, and some corn on the cob holders. This drawer is Ziploc bags, trash bags. I picked up a box of matches, and then in here are toothpicks. This drawer is just lids, and there's a couple extra little cups or organizers. And then just inside the oven, I put a couple of skillets and some cookie sheets. Down below the oven is all of our utensils, and then I put some of our coffee cups in there. And then over here, and I didn't want to take the seats apart again because I just put new Velcro on the backs of them so they don't move. You can see there's the Velcro. But if you'll remember earlier, I just have extra kitchen stuff stored under there. Above here is all of the food again, the dry food. Most all of it. I have a bag of chips there underneath the sink. And looks like I need to clean the TV. And the boys' bunk beds are all made. They have a couple of blankets. Each kid will have a fan that it just kind of stands up, and we'll plug it in to help blow some air into their bunks at night. And then we have this little stool that I found on the side of the road that will help. It just breaks down, and then that's what they use to step on and climb up into the bunk beds. And then in the bathroom, if you'll remember, I didn't open the toilet paper yet. I just feel like they're just fall out all over the place whenever we travel. But there's the hooks for excuse me, the loafahs. And then I have a little pop-up laundry basket, and then this right here is an outdoor trash can that opens up, and you just put a trash bag liner in it, so you have a trash can at your campsite. And then, oh my goodness, right up here is I wrap my hair in this thing after I take a shower, so I got a hook for that. And then over here in the little bathroom area, we have all of my dollar store toothbrushes with Velcro hanging in them, so I can peel them off and disinfect and wash them out. We just have some toothpaste stuff, deodorants in here, and then you open up in here, and I've just loaded it up with all of our toiletry items. Some of the big taller stuff goes in this top shelf because it's much taller to use. And then also when we travel, I'll do the same thing. I'll put the soap and the hand sanitizer in the sink so they won't roll all over the place. And then underneath it, it's not very deep, so I just have a couple baskets with some of my hair ties and makeup remover wipes and stuff like that. And I got these little baskets at the Target dollar spot for $2. And we'll just go to my bedroom really quick so we can peel on out of here. And we'll show you Dad's side first. My husband just all of his clothes in a hanging closet divider, and I'll link those in Amazon because I got those from Amazon for super cheap, like under $15 each. And then above are some plastic bins that I got at Target for $6 each, and they've got the kids' clothes in them, and they've got our bath towels in them. Underneath my bed is our life vest in a big storage bucket, and then all of our beach towels and sun hats are in there. That right there is my weighted blanket that I cannot live without, so I just threw that up there. And then there are all of my clothes, and it's better lighting over here so you can see that it's got little dividers, and I just rolled everything up and got it in there. And then down on my side of the bed, I just grabbed this. I had extra at the house, and it's got my planner, and I've got some books to read, glasses, keys, charger, my compression sleeve, and a pencil pouch, which has got pencil and extra lead and ink pens and little Sharpies that I like to write with. Oh, and bring my tripod so I can vlog. And this fan right here we got from Big Lots for I think around $15. And the reason I really liked it because it had these collapsible feet. So what Michael and I will do at night is we'll plug this fan in right here in the doorway, and it'll push the air conditioner into our room. So everyone's got their own fans because it's going to be like 100 degrees outside. So and then I hung a little my dollar store little whisk broom in there. And oh, real quick, under the table, it was that extra food container that I couldn't fit in the cabinet. We have a cast iron skillet that I definitely don't want slinging around in here, banging stuff up while we drive. And then that right there is our ice maker. So we have fresh ice for our cups or Nalgene's, and we will have a water filter on the hose that hooks up to the outside faucet, so we can have filtered water. And that's about it. And then there's my little hanger. Grabbed us a mask, and then all of our camper keys will go up there. But anyhow, I'm excited and we're ready to take off.